Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm just up here showing up my latest pickups as far as statues and what I've been collecting. Right here is from the Batman movie, the 1989 movie starring Michael Keaton as Batman. This is from Eagle Moss Collectibles. Eagle Moss makes a lot of chess pieces for DC Collectibles and Marvel Collectibles as well. And what they're doing now is coming out with their lineup of Batmobiles. This is, I think, the first one that dropped. The 89 Batmobile, which was my favorite one. As you can see, it comes in this little diorama, like this three-dimensional diorama. The scene taken out from when the factory was exploding. This is the only Batmobile collectible that actually comes with a figure. Now this was one of my favorites right here, as far as like Michael Keaton with that all black suit and that black and gold bat symbol. And also they come with these magazines just showing off all the schematics of the Batmobiles and all the Batmobiles that have been created down the line. So I plan on picking up a couple of these. I think they're pretty fresh. You see it comes in this like nice little acrylic display case with the bat symbol up top. Yeah, they have a whole lineup of these coming out, so I'm looking forward to getting these when these come out monthly. And right here is my Terry Fitzgerald from Spawn, Al Simmons' right-hand man. I like the details on the suit. I just never showed him in any of my videos. That's him looking all suited and booted, clean, with his Glock in his hand. Now, you know McFarlane's details are off the chain. See the wrinkles in the suit. Looks like it's dirty. It looks like he's been rolling, or maybe that might just be the shading within the suit. And right here, back here, is like I finally took some of them out the box, or took them out the box, I should say. My DC collectibles, or excuse me, the new 52 from the Kotobukiya line. These statues to me are off the chain. You see Superman in his Kryptonian armor. Like I said, I think I might have alluded to this in one of my other videos where I talked about how I was really close to buying the new 52 Justice League action figures. I'm not really an action figure guy. I'm more of a statue guy. I like to just set my stuff up on shelves and just admire them. But Kotobukiya, if you look at the craftsmanship and the detail, I know I've talked about Diamond Select and Bowen as well, but I don't think you can really beat the action poses, the craftsmanship, and it's really, you can get these for a really cheap price as well. It's really affordable. So if you're looking into collecting, maybe starting out, and you don't have a lot of money, I would go Kotobukiya. They're mass produced, but I mean, you can't beat these figures. Look at the detail. You see all the little intricate lines within the armor. Like I remember, I think what kind of held me off from buying this at first was Superman's face, because it doesn't typically look like Superman. But me being a minority, and the more I started looking at the face, I was like, oh, you know, Superman looks Asian, which is kind of cool to me, just seeing him depicted as a minority, which I thought was pretty cool, like a different spin. So I didn't have a problem with that. You know, it's like, it's crazy though, but look at the detail. And that metallic paint is off the chain. It's off the rockers. I don't think the light in the video really do this justice, but you cannot beat this metallic paint. Only thing is like funny, they got those little boy band haircuts. And then right over here is that Hal Jordan Green Lantern. And I'm going to say this too, what I like about these statues as well, not only the detail, the craftsmanship, they're not overly muscular. Like, if you notice the difference between bodybuilders and athletes, bodybuilders tend to be bulky. Like, when I think of superheroes being bulky, I think of, like, cats like the Juggernaut, the Incredible Hulk, the Thing. But Superman, Green Lantern, Spider-Man, Batman, are more built like athletes to me, and these guys have like that slender, more muscular, natural physiques. Like you would see like NFL like safeties and wide receivers, like somebody like Terrell Owens, they would have these type of physiques. Just more of a natural athlete's cut. But you can't tell though. But the way that this they spray painted this ring, it looks tight because it looks like it's glowing, like he's about to project something out of the ring. This is my latest pickup right here from that same line. Is the Flash. That red and gold is off the chain. I wish they would have done maybe some Avengers and Marvel characters as well in this Kotobukiya lineup. If you see here, what's cool about these are like the bottom of the feet are magnetized, so they stick to the base, and you don't have to worry about trying to set it in, scratching the base or anything like that, like normal statues or figurines that have pegs in them. But I was just curious, I think like long term, how magnets tend to lose their power over the years. I wonder if they'll end up demagnetizing themselves or something. Who knows? And if you recognize these guys, these are from like my first video when I started collecting statues. This is also Kotobukiya's work. This is a R2-D2 and 3-CPO. I don't know in the first video if I had the third leg attached to it, but there it is, and you can also remove it and have him standing up on his 2 legs on the side. And I finally, with the 3-CPO piece, I finally got the comm to stay in his hand. So I guess, I just have to leave it at that level. I was also looking into maybe getting in this lineup, maybe the Boba Fett. I've been checking a couple cats out here on YouTube, their videos. I love the detail on that. And also maybe picking up the Darth Vader Return of Anakin, where you can switch the head out and take the Darth Vader helmet off and replace that with the Anakin Skywalker face. That one looks live too, and it's not really expensive. I think they run maybe $75-$50 too. Can't beat it. Alright, let me move these up out the way. Yeah, I can't wait for the rest of the collection to come out for this new 52 Justice League lineup. I'll probably end up getting the whole thing. I love the detail and the artwork, craftsmanship, and the whole nine. Okay, let's just go into my new pickups, my new Batman black and white pickups. This Batman, I love this figure right here. It's crazy, man, because like when I first started collecting this, I was so adamant about getting that Batman Arkham Asylum statue, and I was so late in the game. I was passing up other statues because of the fact that I wanted that statue so bad. And it's crazy because I'm real anal about that type of thing. It's like if I'm gonna start a collection, I want to start off with the ones that I want. Not really knowing that these were limited or how the game worked at the time. But this one right here is number 240 out of 3,500. And this is a dope statue. And I think the one thing that really got me, not so much the look. I know it's an old school Batman detective comic, like the original from the 1940s when he was packing pistols. It's funny, it kind of reminds me of the face and the cape, the way it's designed. It also reminds me of G-Force. If you guys don't know what G-Force is, Google it. That was the bomb cartoon back in the day. It was like the precursor to Voltron. Anyway, but if you look at those hammers, those 45 pistols, man, that is off the chain. I love it. Double-fisted, the detective. There it is right there. And right here is also one of the Batman statues I've been wanting for a long time. That Alex Ross. Now, Alex Ross, if you're familiar with his artwork, he has a very classic feel to it, whether he's doing Batman or Superman. I don't know what else he's drawn, but like when you go to comic book stores, you know his artwork. Now this, along with the Lee Bermejo statue and also Batman Arkham Asylum, are one of the more realistic looking statues. Because if you look at the detail within the face, these are the few Batman statues, and I want to say the Lee Bermejo Batman as well, that have like human facial features. Like they have eyes, and this is one of the more taller statues too within the lineups. I love this statue. It's one of the taller ones too as well, and this is number 3,629 out of 6,000. And let me see what else. So when I started collecting as well, and I was researching statues, like I said, let's go back. I passed up on this one, along with the Batman statue created by Jock, because like I said, you know, just to reiterate, I wanted the ones I wanted so bad, and I really wanted the Arkham Asylum, so I passed up on this one along with the Jock statue, which is Dick Grayson doing the free fall. So I'm glad to get these. And this bad boy right here, the Andy Kubert. I love this statue right here. This was one of those ones I had to have. I was like, if I build my collection up, and if I'm fortunate to get it, this is definitely one I wanted. I love this statue a lot. Anything that's classic with the Batman cape grab, you got me right there. And he's about to fling his batarang. Because when you think of Batman, you think of him as this like living shadow, like a ninja. So he's always trying to conceal himself from his enemies, hiding in the dark, dodging bullets, that type of thing. So this is definitely a statue that I had to have. But look at the cape, look at the detail on this piece. I love it. The only thing I don't like is like how the size, it just kind of reminds me of something like, I don't know, just an alien or something would wear, but he's ripped up. It's got that aggressive facial expression. This is like a shorter statue. I think this might be 6 3/4 inches tall. This one's limited too as well. This is number 3,125 out of 4,000. This one was produced in 2007. This was a must-have for me. What else was I going to say about this? I tend to be more prone to like the Batman with shorter ears, and it's funny, like every Batman fan has their own preference as far as like ear length. Me, I'm more of a medium to a short ear length guy, because I kind of think like if you ever owned a pit bull, and I know this analogy is going to be crazy, but like if you ever crop the ears on a pit bull, it pronounces the head, it makes the head look more muscular, and it makes a lot of times like the dog more aggressive. So when I kind of think of Batman statues, I think of the reason why that David Finch is one of my favorites as well, because it has the shorter ears. The shorter ears really, to me, like make Batman more aggressive looking to me. And so, you know, you got to end everyone with a showstopper. Now, this is one of the Batman statues I referenced. I went back and forth of when I read the reviews, and I remember the first picture I ever saw of this, I kind of went back and forth. I was in love with this statue, but after reading the reviews and they said it looked like a chicken, then I was kind of like deterred away from it. But then the more I started watching videos and the more I just started looking this one up as far as like, you know, like on Google and just checking out the images, I was like, man, this is definitely a centerpiece statue to me, along with my David Finch and the Batman Arkham Asylum. I love all my statues, but this is one I really, really, really needed to have and wanted to have in my collection. This one goes hard. This one goes ham. This one is, I mean, it's crazy. It's off the chain. I'm trying to contain my excitement, but I'm really to have this piece right here. This is that George Perez. It's crazy because this is one where you could probably just take off the base and just let Batman stand alone the way it's built. Look at the detail, the way the cape is flowing. The points on it. Sorry, man, this is going to be a long video. I'm already 15 minutes in. But this one is definitely off the chain. I may be looking to get maybe 3 more down the road, and I think I'm done collecting. Out of the new Batman statues that come out, none has really caught my eye, so I think there's 3 more statues that I want, and I hope I can get them, and then if I get those 3 statues, I'm done. Because it's funny, because there's a lot of statues that I thought I wanted, but then, you know, it's like when you go back and you reference and you're like, I don't. If you're falling in and out of love with some of them, and some of them you'll fall back in love with. That's just me. And if you check this one out, this is number 364 out of 3,800, and this one was produced in 2008. But these statues, man, they look dope alone, standing alone by themselves or within a group. So those are my 4 latest pickups, along with my other statues. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any videos, let me know, and I'll definitely check you guys out. All right, I'll holla at y'all. Peace.